So let's have a chat about the digital nomad lifestyle, because I must admit, being in Bali, it has been one of the most incredible experiences so far, being able to take my work from home routine and live and work in Bali. It almost feels like a dream. How would you describe the digital nomad lifestyle for you?
So I really enjoy, and this is the thing, like when I first started my business, my entire philosophy has been, how can I create a business or develop and grow a business where I can work from anywhere I want, however I want, whenever I choose to, right? And that has always been my philosophy. So in various ways, when you begin to create a business with the idea or with the principle of location freedom in mind, it's actually very, very freeing.
Very powerful.
Exactly, very powerful, because not only in terms of how you structure your lifestyle, where now you have time, right, and the ability to travel to anywhere in the world while operating a business, but at the same time, it also encourages you to really create systems in place and hire team members in place to like facilitate their lifestyle.
Yes.
Right? And it's absolutely magical because like I'm working 6 to 9 hours a week delivering, and the rest of the time I can spend creating.
Yes.
Right?
And that's the thing as well. I think that's the most enjoyable part. When you enjoy doing the particular areas that you're currently doing and you're an advanced specialist in your field, the creating part almost feels like part of the fun as well, because you get to work on more of what makes you feel alive. And you know, being a digital nomad, it's not just about drinking cocktails by the beach every day or sunbathing by the pool and doing nothing. Like, I think the idea of doing nothing all day shouldn't be the end goal. The end goal is about becoming your best and constantly growing and improving, whilst being able to help and give back to others as well. Because when you can give back to others and you can help them improve and continue to grow, that's where you feel most powerful, and that's where you feel most fulfilled and excited about what you're doing has a greater impact for others as well.
Exactly.
So from that, what would you say some of the main skills are to become a digital nomad?
All right. I'll share with each and every single one of you 3 specific skills if you truly want to live a life of freedom: location, financial, as well as time. Right?
Yeah.
Those 3 are like the holy trinity of freedom for a lot of entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Right? So 3 skills. Number 1, sales.
Yes.
Right? Sales, so important. How you facilitate sales is highly determinant of how you are able to deliver for clients and what systems you create in place in order for you to experience consistent lead generation without continuously having to put yourself into the execution of things.
Yeah.
So how do you set up your sales systems? How do you set up your sales team? How do you yourself sell? That's so important, right? So I'll speak in 2 different levels, right? For people who are just beginning their business, right? Learning how to sell is actually a reflection of your ability to facilitate relationships, your ability to facilitate deals, your ability to actually bring your business to life.
Yes.
Right? So it's very, very important for those of you who are starting out. If you have not really experienced sales before, right? Start practicing. Start practicing selling anything and everything and having those conversations as best as you can.
Sell or Be Sold by Grant Cardone. It's a great book, because essentially we are always being sold to, we just don't always realize it. And when you start to become aware of those patterns and the different marketing messages out there, there's a lot of human behavior and even psychology that's involved in the whole selling or being sold to process. So you can either choose to be sold to, or you can choose to sell. And at the end of the day, being able to sell yourself for who you are and what value you can give to others is quite a skill in itself.
Exactly. And it's so interesting because everything is interconnected, right? And there is validity in the saying, how you do one thing is how you do everything.
Yes.
Right? So exactly what you said, Jen, like how you choose to be sold to, it's also a reflection of how you choose to sell.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you're closed off to people selling to you, then of course, like, you will expect other people to be closed off to you.
Yeah.
Right? So it is in the discernment and the openness of experiencing other people's sales processes that you begin to see the nuances of what to do and what not to do to integrate into your sales systems. Right? So for those of you who have limitations around sales, like, oh, sales is sleazy, sales is manipulation, blah, 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 right? Begin to explore where did these beliefs come from?